history lives on. BYE, boost your English.
Welcome to a special episode of BYE, the podcast dedicated to people really involved in learning English effectively. The world of music lost one of its brightest stars when Dolly Parton passed away at the age of 80 following a brief battle with cancer. More than a country music phenomenon, she was a master storyteller, a formidable business magnate, and an extraordinary philanthropist whose impact reached far beyond the stage. Born in 1946 into extreme poverty in rural Tennessee, Dolly grew up in a tiny one-room cabin alongside 11 siblings. This modest upbringing, far from holding her back, became the bedrock of her creative genius. She transformed her early hardships into timeless, narrative songwriting. In her 1971 hit Coat of Many Colors, she turned a true story about her mother sewing a coat from scrap rags into a profound narrative on dignity, family pride, and self-worth. It proved early on that her songwriting went beyond simple entertainment, offering instead a window into the human condition. Behind the flamboyant stage persona, the signature blonde wigs, high heels, and rhinestone-studded costumes lay one of the sharpest business minds in the entertainment industry. Dolly understood the power of artistic ownership decades before it became a standard industry conversation. When Elvis Presley wished to record her self-penned masterpiece I Will Always Love You, his manager demanded half of the publishing rights as a condition. Dolly famously held her ground and refused to surrender her rights. Decades later, Whitney Houston's emotional rendition of the track became one of the best-selling singles of all time, securing Dolly's absolute financial independence and establishing a bold precedent for female autonomy in music. Equally matchless was her commitment to philanthropy. Through her Imagination Library initiative, established in 1995 to foster early childhood literacy, she gifted over 200 million free books to children across the globe. Her altruism was grounded in action, extending to substantial donations for medical research and disaster relief, driven by a deep conviction to give back to those in need. Dolly Parton bridged cultural divides with rare warmth, self-deprecating wit, and an unwavering sense of authenticity. She proved that one can remain deeply rooted in origin while building a lasting global legacy. Her passing marks the end of an era, but her voice, generosity, and songs will continue to illuminate generations to come. Key vocabulary and expressions explained. Bedrock. Definition: the fundamental principles, foundation, or core support upon which something is built. Example: her early experiences in Tennessee became the bedrock of her songwriting. Flamboyant. Definition: tendency to attract attention because of exuberance, confidence, and stylish or bright appearance. Example: she was famous for her flamboyant costumes and signature blonde wigs. To hold one's ground. Definition: to refuse to yield, change one's mind, or compromise when faced with pressure. Example: Dolly held her ground when asked to give up half of her publishing rights. Precedent. Definition: an earlier event, action, or decision that serves as an example or guide for similar situations in the future. Example: retaining her copyrights set a bold precedent for future female artists. Altruism. Definition: disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others. Example: her altruism was clearly demonstrated through her international book gifting scheme. Self-deprecating. Definition: modest or critical about oneself, often in a humorous or light-hearted way. Example: audiences loved her self-deprecating wit during interviews. Unwavering. Definition: marked by firm determination, commitment, or belief, not faltering. Example: she approached her career with an unwavering sense of authenticity. That concludes today's tribute to an extraordinary legend. The comment section is now open on YouTube, so please feel free to share your thoughts, ideas, and reactions below in a spirit of mutual respect. Thank you for tuning in to the podcast. Keep boosting your English. Bye for now.